What's going on, everybody? I'm Greg Peters. You are watching the Car Passion channel, and in this video, I'm taking broken boosted drifting. But before we get started, I want to dedicate this video specifically to you guys. See, the last time I celebrated getting a number of views, it was at 50,000 channel views. No need to go back and search for that video. Anyways, I spun some tires for that celebration, and in this video I'm spinning a lot more tires because I'm celebrating 5 million channel views. That is so huge to me. I can't believe it, and I want to thank all of my fans, all of my supporters from the bottom of my heart. Even if this is the first video you've ever seen from me, I'm thanking you right now because this channel, frankly, would not be what it is today without you guys, and I just have so much fun making these videos. I had a blast taking broken boosted drifting. We got a ton of footage which I've edited into this video right here. I think it came out super awesome. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks again for 5 million. So we're in the garage right now, and as you can see, we got a couple sick drift cars up here which we're preparing for the event tomorrow, and I'm with some of my race car friends, Kevin and Kristen.
Hi.
And what we're doing right now is a little last minute mod to the Miata called tie rod spacers. I just want to give you guys a quick little view of how one installs tie rod spacers. So what you do is you take your boot off there, you loosen your outer tie rod, which is this guy right here. That's what you would loosen to do your alignment, and then you loosen your inner tie rod and you remove it. It looks like this when it's taken out. And then what you do, you take these little tie rod spacers, you put them on, and then you reinstall your inner to the steering rack, and then you should get an alignment, but I'm gonna do a bootleg alignment and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that in just a few minutes. So one thing you wanna do before you thread your inners back into the rack is use red Loctite, because I'm getting rid of this little locking washer. And the other reason is because you see the thickness of the spacer, you're actually losing that many threads when you put it back in the rack. So it's just best to be safe and use some red Loctite on there. I don't want my tie rods to come apart while I'm driving. So that's the placement of the spacer. You can see it right there between the inner and the rack. And at this point, we're ready to put everything back together and put the car on the ground to align it. The rack spacers are installed, which for those who don't know, how do rack spacers work? You put a spacer between your inner tie rod and your rack, and basically what it does is it gives your rack more throw in each direction, so you get a little bit of extra angle on your tires. And it's only a small difference, but it's also only a part that costs $10 to $20, and we install it in how long? Not even an hour, probably?
I mean, maybe a couple hours.
Yeah, so super easy to install and definitely makes a big difference. So it's a cool mod, but what you have to do afterwards is you have to align your toe, because it's gonna be way off when you put those spacers on, because you're messing with your tie rods and stuff. So here's what we do. Hook that thing onto a part of your tread on your tire at a fixed height, and then I'm gonna come over to the other side here and measure to the same part of this tread, and we're looking at 60 1/8. Do the same exact thing on the back of the tread, and the difference is your toe. So if the measurement on the back is bigger, that means you're toed in. If the measurement on the front is bigger, that means your tires are toed out. And I'm gonna try to set it up as close to 0 as possible. The measurement on the front was 60 1/8 tread to tread, and the measurement on the back was 61 1/8. So that means we're 1 inch toed in, and we'll just have to make the adjustment until both numbers are even. One thing to note is you have to have the full weight on the car, so that the car has to be on the ground. You can't do this measurement up in the air because the alignment changes once you put it on the ground. It's not gonna be perfect because we're just doing it in the garage on the floor, but it's gonna be good enough to drive and run at the track. So that's pretty much the gist of that. We got a little fabricated Reynolds wrap heat shield on broken boosted up in here. You know what? But sometimes you just gotta do what does the trick. You know how much this costs? About 1/10 of a cent, and it's gonna be fully functional. We're ready. Are we ready for drifting?
Ready, Freddy.
What time are we getting up again? 4?
I don't know. Before the butt crack of dawn.
4 of the butt crack of dawn. Broken boosted. This is a drift car full of bits because we can't afford trailers or trucks. So we just have all of our things leaving just enough room for humans inside of the cars. We got the barbecue, that's important.
Barely. Right, almost fits.
I picked up this homeless looking guy to help me film, so hopefully the video comes out legit. Honestly, I shouldn't even be tired right now because it's pretty much normal get up time, but I think it had something to do with the time I went to bed, which is some kind of unknown hour that starts with a single digit. We've made it to the town, Lancaster. That's where Budweiser balcony is, Willow Springs. And we're a couple miles from the track, so it's awesome that both cars made it. Both cars ran good. It's nice and cool, so on the track they're gonna be running good too, hopefully. Hopefully we don't break anything. We made it, boys. We made it. We're up here at the Budweiser balcony, getting ready to do a little drifting. We're just unloading the cars here, review some of my drift day essentials. You want to bring yourself some water in case your car overheats. Bring yourself some oil because we all have old piece of crap cars that burn oil. The barbecue, super essential with extra propane. Camera gear to capture all the fun moments we're going to be having today. Don't forget your helmet, full tank of gas, some tires. Definitely got to have a lot of tread on them tires because we're going to be smoking them today. You remember those things and you're just bound to have a good day. It's just going to be fun. Oh, we got someone joining us out here. What do we got here? A little 36. Maybe he's not joining us. Maybe he's just lost. So this being my first time doing a real drift day, like a full day in the Miata, pretty much gonna come out here, do some second gear circles just to kind of get a feel for the car, and then just kind of go out and send it and see what it's like. I have pretty limited experience drifting, but that's why I'm out here, because I want to get some more practice in and become better at it. So I'm getting ready to take the car out and we'll see how the first runs go. You guys make this stuff look easy, all you drifters out there. My goal is by the end of the day to get a clean run through the green monster sideways, so we'll see if it happens. Angle spacers are making a big difference, by the way. Well, if that don't put a smile on your face, I don't know what will. So I was wondering why my turbo all of a sudden started spooling at 5,500. I blow out my exhaust gasket, partially because I'm missing a stud there. This has been the most problematic part of Broken Boosted, is how I took this T3 manifold and re-drilled it and made it a T25 manifold. And what I recommend to people is, if you have a T3 manifold, just get a T3 turbo. It matches up, it fits, and it'll be way more reliable in the long run instead of having to deal with all this broken, missing studs and all that. The Reynolds Wrap heat shield, however, has been extremely reliable and functional. Highly recommended product. The not so fun side of track days. I'm not sure what's wrong yet, but I think I'm gonna go run out there and help. So when your car dies at the track, basically the first things you want to do, check for spark and check for fuel, because you have most likely lost one of those things, unless you had some piece of metal come out the bottom of your engine. In that case, you'll already know what happened. So we're just kind of checking the fuel injectors, which you just put a screwdriver on top of each injector and put the screwdriver on your ear and crank the motor over and listen for clickings to see if the injectors are actuating. When you first turn the key to on, you should hear the fuel pump prime on most cars. Pull a spark plug out, ground it to the head, see if you have spark. Just little things like that that are easy trackside things to check. Out and was just resting like this on the turbo when I got here. And there's only 3 to begin with because one of the studs broke. I'm tired, my car's tired. I'm done driving for the day. I gotta get that massive exhaust leak fixed somehow. It's like the power comes on at 6,000 now, so it's pretty much completely just loose and unpredictable. Still got a 3-hour drive home. I'm glad it's running good, but I'm ready to take it home, ready to get some sleep, and we're back to work tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you did. We got more VBT videos coming. We got all kinds of stuff, so stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Back from the dead.
We're at the gas station and I'm buying some processed meat and also tightening my turbocharger because it's coming loose about every 15 minutes. The good news is it still has 3 nuts out of the 3 that I started with today. They're not coming loose all the way, so the turbo is probably not going to fall off. So we should be able to make it home. Fine.